The ICEVI, the Nippon Foundation Mathematics Package for Teachers. Title of the video: Multiplication of a 4-digit multiplier with a 3-digit multiplicand. Let us see how we can multiply 2564 multiplied by 385. Now, the multiplier has 4 digits and the multiplicand has 3 digits. The expanded form template is much clearer in understanding because you have control of every step of operation of the multiplication. So how 2564 can be broken in the expanded form? It is nothing but 2 multiplied by 1000, that is 2000, plus 5 multiplied by 100, that is 500, plus 6 multiplied by 10, that is 60, plus 4 multiplied by 1, that is 4. So 2564. Now in this expanded template, which is customized, we have places for putting these corresponding numbers. Now on the right side we have a column for the reference number of the multiplicand. Let us place the digits of the multiplier on the expanded form template. Now 2564, the 2 is nothing but 2 multiplied by 1000, so 2 must be placed in the 1000th column. Now 5 must be placed in the 100th column. 6 must be placed in the 10th column, and the 4 must be placed in the unit column. Now let the child find out the place value of each number. 2 in the 1000, 5 in the 100, 6 in the 10, 4 in the 1. So the number 2564, now it should be multiplied with the multiplicand 385. Now what we can do, we can take one digit of the multiplicand at a time and do the multiplication with the multiplier. Let us start with 5. So 5 is put in the reference column, which is the right column of this expanded form. Then you can notice that there are 3 zeros to the right of 2. So that means you have to put 3 zeros to begin with. Now you multiply 2 with 5, that is 10, so that is 10,000. Now 5 multiplication with 2000 is complete, then you move it to the 100th column. So now to the right of the digit 5, which is in the 100th column, there are 2 empty places. That means there are 2 zeros. So you have to start with 2 zeros. Then 5 and 5 are multiplied, that makes it 2500. Now bring it to the 10th column. So to the right of 6 there is one box empty, so that means there is 1 0. You start with a 0. 5 and 6 multiplied, that is 30, that means the value is 300. Then you bring it down, 5 and 4, that is multiplied, and you get 20. So what is the value? Now the first one is 0. In the 10th column you have 2, and in the 100th column you have 0, 5 and 3, that is 8. In the 1000th column you have 0 and 2, that is 2. In the 10,000 column you have 1, that is 12820. Now you are through with the multiplication of the digit 5 of the multiplicand with the multiplier 2564. Now you keep these numbers separately. 12,820. Now let us go for the next digit. The next digit of the multiplicand is 8. Now let us put 8 in the reference column. Now 8 should be multiplied with the 2000. So there are 3 zeros to the right of the number 2. You have to start with 3 zeros. Then 8 and 2, that is 16. Now 8 is brought down to the hundreds column. So there are 2 empty places to the right of 5. So you have to put 2 zeros. Then 8 and 5 multiply, then it becomes 4000. Then you bring it down, that is 8 to the 10th column. To the right of 6 there is 0, so you have to start with a 0. 8 and 6, 48, that is 480. Then bring 8 to the 4th unit column, so 4 and 8, that is 32. So what is the total value? So 0, 0, 0, 2, that means 2. Then 0, 0, 8 and 3, that is 11. Put 1 here. The 1 should be taken to the hundreds column. So 0, 0, 4 and 1, that means 4 and 1, you get 5. Then in the thousand column it is 6 and 4, that is 0, and that 1 should be added with the 1 in the 10,000 column. So you get 20,512. Now this number should be placed along with the multiplied value of 2564 with 5, where you should put the position of the number 8 is 1 column to the left of 5. So the added value should also skip 1 column in the right, and the multiplied value should be placed below the value of the multiplication of 2564 with 5. So that means you have skipped 1 column to the right. Now let us go for the last digit, that is 3. So let us put 3 in the reference column. Now 3 must be multiplied with this 2000. To the right of 2 there are 3 zeros, so you start with 3 zeros. And then 3 and 2 are multiplied, that means you get 6. Then the 3 is taken to the hundreds column. So you have 2 zeros to the right of 5, so you start with 2 zeros. Then 3 and 5 are multiplied, you get 1500. Then you bring 3 to the tens column, that is 6 and 0, so you start with 0. 3 and 6, that is 18, so it is 180. And then bring it to the unit column, that is 4 and 3, you multiply it, that is 12, so you add all, so that is 0, 0, 0, 2, that is 2, 0, 0, 8, 1, that is 9, 0, 5 and 1, that is 6, and 6 and 1, that is 7, that is 7. So where to place these? Now as the number 3 is 1 column to the left of 8, multiplied value 7692 should be placed by skipping 1 column to the right of the multiplied value of the second number 8 of the multiplicand with 2564. Now we have placed all the 3 numbers. Now we have to simply add. For addition we can use abacus too. Now the beauty of this expanded form is that the child has control over every step of the operation of the multiplication. Now you add, on the right side there are empty columns, means they are nothing but 0. They are nothing but 0. So you add all these numbers. Now 0, 0, 0, that means 0. Now the 10th column is 2, 2, 0, that is 4. And the 100th column is 8, 1 and 2, that is 11. So you put 1 there and 1 you carry to the 1000th column. So 1 is added with 9, that is 10, and then 5, that is 15, plus 2, that becomes 7. So 1 is taken to the next column. So 1 plus 1, 2, 2, 0 and 6, that becomes 8. Then finally you have 7 and 2. 7 and 2, when you add, it becomes 9. So the total value is 987,140. So multiplication of 2564 with the multiplicand 385 gives us the value 987,140.